Okay, welcome in tonight, everyone. Figured we'd go ahead and start Hollow Cocoon. This is a game that I've actually played once before. Um, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was actually pretty damn good. And it is like another like kind of chaser game, and it's actually pretty short. Like depending on how things go tonight, we'll either finish it tonight or tomorrow. I know when I originally played it only took me like 2 settings to actually go through and do this. So, if I do this right, because I did buy the tinfoil hat. So normal, hard, nightmare. I'm gonna do normal. Butterfly key on, tinfoil hat on, infinite 10 yen on. So yeah, so I've done this. We're essentially doing a new game plus ending. Which we might be able to get multiple. What's gonna suck is if this tinfoil hat does limit me to just the UFO ending. But we will see. I mean, it does also give us the butterfly key, which I know is used for another ending. I just don't remember how to get that one. But let's go ahead and jump in.
Minato くん、ジンバ、minato くん、起きてください。君のお父さん、エイジさんから電話が入っていますよ。
もしもし、父さん。
港か。
こんな夜更けに電話するだなんて。下宿の大家さんに迷惑じゃないか。
すまないな。しかし、急を要することだ。は
あ、一体何事なんだよ。
絹さんが、お前のおばあさんが倒れたと診療所から連絡があった。私も仕事で知らせを受けるのが遅れてしまったんだ。詳しい容体はわからない。明日の朝一、お前と私でその診療所へ。
何言ってるんだよ。母さんの実の娘の葬式にすら顔出さなかった人の見舞いに行くのか。俺の知ったことじゃない。
港、お前が絹さんをよく思っていないことは承知だ。ゆいの葬式の一件もあって、私も10年以上疎遠にしていた。だが、絹さんにはもう親族はお前と私だけだ。ましてや血のつながっているのはお前一人。明日一ノ瀬診療所で落ち合おう。
わかったよ、父さん。
三山絹さんのご家族ですね。
はい。
昨日庭先で倒れている姿を配達員に発見され、当院へ運び込まれました。絹さんの容体についてですが、意識がなく、あまり芳しくありません。僻地ということもあり、当院では満足な検査もできませんし、現状は証拠を保っていますので、大病院への転院をお勧めしますが。
そうですか。わかりました。港、お前は一足先に絹さんの家に行って休んでいなさい。鍵を渡しておこう。絹さんが持っていたものだ。私は絹さんの転院を済ませてから車でお前を迎えに行くとしよう。
こまで来れば絹さんの家はもうすぐだ。
Okay, so we need to do this real quick because I want to say if I book it to this one location, we can actually see the monster a little bit early. I forgot how much the head bobs in this game. If I remember right... we should see like a Torii gate somewhere around here. Huh, okay. I thought... maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but I thought you could actually see the antagonist of the game hanging out at the Torii gate, but I guess not. Alright, how do I access my inventory? There we go. Okay, so we got the tinfoil hat. Old iron key. Key to grandma's house. Infinite money. Okay. 9679. Oh, I can do like quick little turns. I think we can get an ending with this too. 9679. I know there is like an ending early kind of ending you can get. That uses the phone. And it's tied to like a Japanese urban legend.
Kinuさんの家はこっちじゃない。
Okay, and this... oh shit, okay. This is why we need the infinite money. Oh, this is way easier without a, not using a controller. Holy shit. Fuck. 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 Come on. Might edit this out of the recording. And this is partially why it might take 2 streams. There we go. Fuck. Because I don't think you could do this one on the original, on your first playthrough, because you don't have any money. Or you have very limited money. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and try to farm a shit ton of tags from them. That was what I did on my initial playthrough. But yeah, you need those tags because that's what you trade in after you beat the game to get more unlocks. This area, including Ichino's village, is planned to be a dam construction site.
ダムができるのか。通りで人気がないわけだ。
Maybe you have to... Oh yeah, there she is. You have to actually go to the grave to see her. I don't know if you guys could see her on the actual stream.
「父さんと母さんに連れられてじいちゃんの弔問に来て以来だな。この家に来たのはその時一度きりだが、あまり変わっていない気がする。あれから10年以上経つのか。
Weird, why is my mic picking up? Sounded like my mic was picking up the game audio. That's kind of weird. Dear Kinu Miyama, I have recently been approached by Town Hall. They have requested that I, as the mayor, interview and persuade you to comply with the eviction notice issued from the dam construction. I understand how truly heartbreaking it must be to have to leave the land that your ancestors had protected for generations. However, it must be acknowledged that both I and the village have very reluctantly accepted this project out of necessity. Considering the possibility of the Mayama family silkworm business, I am confident that your silkworms will continue to prosper in any new location. Perhaps it is time for you to contemplate a fresh start as well. Between us, rumor has it that whenever substantial amounts of money are involved, ill intentions come with it. It would be wise for you to make a decision quickly.
「父さんから鍵を預かってきたはず。いろいろあってもうクタクタだ。昨日からろくに寝ていないし、父さんが迎えに来るまでどこかで休もう。
Let's try that number. 9679.
「もしもし。
私メリーさん、今ゴミ捨て場にいるの。
Okay, yeah, this is what we needed to do to get this ending.
かけになった電話番号は現在使われておりません。番号をお確かめの上、おかけ直しください。おかけになった
もしもし。
私メリーさん。今ブランコにいるの。
We'll do more exploring later.
おかけになった
I don't think we need to check out the swings. We'll need to look at that poster on the way back. There we go.
もしもし。
私メリーさん。今タバコ屋さんの前にいるの。
Okay, I don't think we actually need to call her. I think once you call her the first time, it triggers it. Okay, we'll have to find that later, so let's make a note of that.
Here, ここでならゆっくり休めそうだ。もしもし。
私メリーさん。今日の見櫓のてっぺんにいるの。
The hell is the fire tower at? Come on, ring. Ring. Ring.
しもし。
私メリーさん、今お墓にいるの。
Okay, it should just be one more phone call. Wake up, breakfast, feed chickens, prepare breakfast, breakfast, makeup, laundry, cleaning, lunch, gardening, burn dead chickens, prepare dinner, dinner, bath time, rest, dinner, bath time, bedtime. And you notice that there's 2 dinners on there? Look for dresser key lost in baths. Ring, goddammit. Come on. Ring, 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 ring. Come on. There we go.
もしもし。
私メリーさん、今玄関の前にいるの。
誰もいない。やっぱりいたずらだ。
Fuck, hopefully that didn't reset it. Ring, ring, ring. There we go.
もういい加減にしろよ。
私メリーさん、今あなたの後ろにいるの。
Weird. I know I've gotten that ending before. Maybe I just didn't save it. So yeah, so you basically do the merry urban legend, and if you go through with it, you just get a bad ending.
誰もいない。やっぱりいたずらだったか。
I want to say as long as you ignore her, the last phone call, you're good. It's an altar. Light some incense.
佐一じいちゃんは井戸に落ちて死んだ。物知りで優しいいいじいちゃんだった。絹さんはじいちゃんが俺たち家族と親しいことを知っていたのに、亡くなったことを娘の母さんにさえ知らせなかった。じいちゃんが死んだと知ってから母さんはひどく塞ぎ込むようになって、それで母さんもあんな非情な人が俺の祖母だなんて。
Okay. Old picture. So let's try to collect as much as we can now. Letter from Minato as a child. To my awesome grandpa Saichi. Hi there, how are you? I hope you're super good. I'm a big boy in elementary school now. I go to school every day to learn cool stuff like reading and math. It is fun, but sometimes hard too. I have a really big favor to ask you, Grandpa. Could you buy me a bug collecting kit? Mom won't buy me one. She says bugs are not toys and we should not catch them or hurt them. All my friends have one and I'm left out. Oh, and Grandpa, when you come to my house again, wait, when are you coming to my house again? I have never met Grandma, and I really, really want her to come with you. It would be so much fun, you know? I feel a little bit sad when you have to leave. I ask Mom every day when you will come back. She says you live far away and can't see each other a lot, but I really, really can't wait to see you again. Please write back soon, Minato.
懐かしい。習いたてのひらがなで書いたんだっけ。結局じいちゃんから返事はもらえなかった。
Picture drawn by Minato as a child. Grandpa's painkiller used to restore HP and stamina. Miyame family crest. Another one of those. Order some Saimagen, write the number down, and keep it under the telephone table. Okay, so we're gonna need the flashlight first whenever night falls. I want to believe.
なんと素晴らしいポスターなんだ。俺は信じてる。
I can't remember if I have to look at all the posters or not in order to trigger the special ending.
蚕棚か。父さんから聞いた話では、宮山家はなりわいにしていた三修行をずいぶん前に辞めてしまったらしい。その名残か、絹さんはここで蚕を飼っていて、子供の俺に蚕の話をした。絹さんと話したのはあれきりで、すごく嫌な話だった。
I love that there's no acknowledgement of the dead chicken.
この井戸に落ちて、じいちゃんは死んだ。不注意で落ちた事故だったらしい。
Eat it to permanently raise defense slightly. I honestly forgot that was a thing in this. Dead chicken, dead chicken. Poker and a dead chicken are scattered about. Okay, we're gonna need that later. I hate that this one feels way less like skill and more like just pure random shit. You know what, let's go ahead and eat that.
うますぎる。
Okay, so we found the fireplace, the poker. We're not gonna rest yet.
薄気味悪い札だな。そういえば昔この家に来た時、これと同じ札を母さんが見て気分が悪くなると嫌がっていた。それこそ異常なくらいに、なんだろう、この札を見ていると頭が痛くなってくる。
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so like my total play time for this was like just under 4 hours. Just collecting these. Because I think we need the poker to get that.
夜のにわか雨や雷雨に注意が必要でしょう。
Saichu's response to Minato as a child. Dear Minato, thank you for this letter. I was so surprised to see you wrote it all by yourself. You did a great job. Grandpa appreciates it. So your mom won't buy you a bug collecting kit, eh? You know, when I was young, I used to collect butterflies too, but someone once told me to not hurt them. That's when I decided to stop catching butterflies. Instead, I decided to just watch them as they live and allow them to stay as part of the beauty of nature. I can't buy you a bug collection kit, but how about this? When summer comes, I'll take you to a place where there are plenty of butterflies and dragonflies. Grandma is busy with housework, so she won't come along, but let's have lots of fun together, just you and Grandpa. Whenever we have to say goodbye, it always makes me feel a little sad. But before you go, I'll give you a good pat on the head and whisper a little magic spell to keep you happy until the next time we meet. I'll miss you, but I have to help Grandma with some things, so please, be good and do as you're told. I promise I'll come and see you in the summer. Grandpa.
じいちゃん、ちゃんと俺に返事を書いてくれていたんだ。この返事を出す前に、じいちゃんは
Dresser is locked. Okay, that's a hiding spot. Toilet health. Okay.
確か昔来た時もこの部屋には入れてもらえなかった。
So I just need to make sure I know how to get to that room. Okay. The hell fell?
この人、母さんによく似てる。この人、母さんによく似てる。佐一じいちゃんの家だ。あんな事故さえなければ、今も元気にしていたかもな。じいちゃんが生きてさえいてくれたら、母さんも死なずに済んだかもしれないのに。
Like that he doesn't try to put the picture back up.
母さんによく似てる。
Also, I do think it's weird that those are like clearly like photos. And that's like a hand-drawn thing. Okay, so we need to find the spot where I was resting at, or I need to go rest at.
多めの雨となるでしょう。太平洋側は対照的に多めの晴れとなるでしょう。
ばあちゃん、それは何？
これはお蚕様だよ。お蚕様はね、それは大事に大事に育てるの。暖かい部屋でお腹いっぱい桑の葉を食べさせてあげるのよ。そうしてきれいな繭を作ったら茹でて殺して糸を取るの。かわいそうだと思うのかい。たとえ繭を出られてももう口はないし飛ぶこともできない。卵を産んで死んでしまうの。人がそういう虫にしてしまったのよ。
I don't exactly get the reason why you have to boil them alive, but okay.
嫌な夢だった。母さんの夢なんて随分見ていなかったのに。すっかり日が暮れたな。とりあえず明かりをつけるか。
Shit, didn't want to do that. It's too dark, can't see anything.
玄関の方だ。父さんか。
Shit. Can I get the flashlight now, or do I have to wait a bit longer? Okay.
父さん。
Oh my god, Dad got turned into a chicken and then was killed.
Moshi-moshi。
湊、私だ。
なんだ、父さんか。今どこ？何時頃こっちに着く？
そのことなんだが、今夜は帰れそうもない。今、転院先の病院からかけているんだが、どうにも厄介なことになってきた。先ほどまで警察と話をしていたんだよ。
警察？なんで警察なんかと？
絹さんが倒れた原因が病気や事故ではないかもしれないということだ。転院先の医者が絹さんの首に絞められたような跡を見つけてな。
それじゃあの人は誰かに襲われたせいで？
まだそうと決まったわけじゃない。決まったわけじゃないが、用心するに越したことはないだろう。湊、一人で大丈夫か？
当たり前だろ。子供じゃあるまいし。
そうか。湊、気をつけなさい。
ああ、おやすみと。喉が渇いた。台所で水でも飲もう。
I gotta remember I can do that. Shit, what was I trying to do?
何度でも俺は信じてる。何度でも言うぞ。俺は信じ。今のは
Dad?
何かいた。くそ。明かりを探してどうにか助けを呼ばないと。
Get in the hiding spot, you asshole! Fuck. Okay, did not know she was in the house already. Completely forgot her ass is in the house already. Fuck! Okay, I'm being dumb. Yeah, I thought she didn't come into the house until I tried to call the police. She actually kind of gets easier to deal with later in the game because the areas are bigger. Fuck. Fuck it, let's start grabbing the items we need. Dresser key. Oh, we're going so much slower than we need to. I'm trying to remember where that particular dresser is. Fuck. Okay, here's the problem. I don't remember why I need that pencil. Oh, wait, ooh, I think I do. I think I remember why. When all else fails, just run back and save, because this is our little safe zone. Come on, go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. This number, or this is an important number, please don't forget it. Looks like the number is written here, but it's ripped out. There's your faint marks on the paper. There we go. Three, 4, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck it. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so we have the code, so I'm curious if I can just book it straight to the thing. Oh, it saved me there. Cool. Come on. You ain't gonna do shit. Come on. Yeah, run, bitch.
何なんだあの化け物は。絹さんもあいつに襲われて。これはじいちゃんの標本か。じいちゃんは蝶が好きで俺を膝に乗せてたくさん蝶の話をしてくれたな。
Seiichi's response to Yui. Dear Yui, thank you for your letter. Kinu and I are doing just fine. So Minato has entered elementary school, eh? My, how time flies. It feels like just yesterday he was a baby. I can't help but think maybe it's because I'm getting older. More than anything, how close you are to your family warms my heart. Yui, when you're thirsty, remember that what I told you. Try not to hold it. This burden is not your fault, after all. You feel guilty for keeping something hidden from Aiji, but you're afraid of telling him also. Aiji is a kind man, otherwise I would never have given him my blessing. Whenever you're ready to tell him, I'm sure Aiji will accept you for who you are. For years, We've been worried that Kinu doesn't like you. Kinu didn't attend your wedding and didn't care when she became a grandmother, but Kinu is like this with everyone, including me. She never leaves the house under any circumstance. May be difficult for you to understand, but Kinu could never be a good mother or a good grandmother. That's why I took you out of her house and moved us into town. I still feel guilty for giving you that feeling of emptiness from lacking a mother. Despite having one, I'm not asking you to forgive Kinu for her behavior, but I want you to understand that Kinu has her own reasons. I was so happy when IG asked me to leave Kinu and come live with you with you three. It brought tears to my eyes. Thanks to him, I was able to return to Miami House, where Kinu is with a clear conscience. Now you have IG and Minato. There's no need for me to be by your side. I left Kinu alone for a long time. She's a strong woman, but as she grows older, I want to give her my support. Remember this well, Yui. You are my pride and joy. Whenever you're in trouble or you feel anxious, you can always rely on me for whatever. Saichi Miyama. To Mrs. Kinu Miyama, I am writing to inform you about the results of your examination at the clinic. Based on the diagnostic image obtained from the X-ray, we have identified an abnormality in your cranial region that appears to be a brain tumor. The symptoms you have been experiencing, such as your headaches and severe forgetfulness, are likely related to this tumor. It is important to address the condition promptly. The tumor requires quick and immediate treatment. It is important to note that your memory may continue to deteriorate, and the painkillers you have been taking will only provide limited relief. I strongly advise you to discuss this matter with your family and make arrangements to visit a clinic as soon as possible. Sincerely, Dr. Banzo Nagnuma? Let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Holy shit! Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was her at first. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember Creepy Doll at all. Dear Kinu Miyama, I hope this letter finds you well. This is Aiji Jinba. It has been quite some time since the untimely passing of your beloved wife Yui. Today I am reaching out to you with a few inquiries regarding my son Minato, who is 13 years old. Minato is starting to attend middle school this year, and I wanted to share something I've noticed with you. Since the summer, he's been getting unusually thirsty and consumed substantial amounts of water. Initially, I thought it was the hot weather and didn't think much of it. However, as autumn passed and winter came, he's still constantly thirsty, prompting to seek medical advice. However, the doctor found nothing wrong with him. Thinking back, I recall that Yui also had a tendency to drink a lot of water. Before her passing, I had discussed it with her. She mentioned that this was something she inherited from her father. She assured me that there was no need to worry. I'm curious to know if your husband mentioned anything about this predisposition. If you have any knowledge regarding this matter, I would greatly appreciate your answer. I eagerly await your response. Written in regards, IG Jinba.
知らなかった。俺の喉の渇きはじいちゃんや母さんからの遺伝だったのか。
Okay, let's do this again. Fuck.
何度でも言うぞ。俺は信じてる。
Hawk scroll. Hanging scroll depicting a woman and a hawk. It's a hanging scroll depicting a woman on a boat. Remove. Boat scroll. Once upon a time, there lived a princess named Princess Mayu, abandoned, adorned with beauty untold. Beneath the spring moon's glow, Princess Mayu's sister, consumed by envy's woe, led her to a fearsome mountain where lions roamed free, leaving her stranded, a perilous decree. Yet, to their surprise, Princess Mayu returned home, her spirit unbroken and her body whole. As the summer moon shimmered, Princess Mayu's sister, driven by envy's love, guided her to a shadowy mountain steep, where hawks flocked secrets to keep. But again, Princess Mayu defied her fate, returning unscathed through destiny's gate. With autumn's moon shining bright, the sisters' patience reached its height. She set Princess Mayu adrift on a boat to a distant sea. The princess was afloat, yet, as the night embraced the land, Princess Mayu returned, defying her sister's hand. Under winter's moon, fear took hold of her sister's heart. Now, bitter and cold, she fled Princess Mayu to a garden wide, digging a hole deep and dark inside. On the night, the princess did not appear. The sister worried, though her conscience clear. Within the hole which she peered through lay a cocoon with a hole and tiny white worms askew.
この昔話、子供の頃母さんから聞いたことがある。話を聞いた日の夜は。
Feel like we missed something when we... You know what, let's... Load... See if maybe we missed something. Ah. Okay, yep. We're underway to get that ending. Okay, so we need to put them in order of the thing. So winter, autumn, summer, spring. So in the spring was lions. Summer was hawks. Autumn was boat. Oh, I forgot that there was... I can just turn around with that. Lord Kyubi, please forgive me. I have seen nothing. I have told no one. My lips shall remain sealed. I promise to serve the Miyama family forever and ever. So please, let me leave this place. I, too, am a human being. Please, do not use my flesh as a meal for that creature. I'm trying to remember. Can I... Oh, shit. Okay, so we might actually be permanently locked into the secret ending. Like, as long as I keep that one ending, or as long as I keep that one save file, we'll probably be able to just skip to the last area. The Miyama family is the livelihood through the generations revolve around safeguarding the silkworms and selling their eggs. Miyama's silkworm threads possess a remarkable combination of the luster and flexibility. The exceptionally beautiful silk produced by the Miyama silkworms earn the nickname Threads of the Heaven and enjoy much prosperity. Legend has it that the Miyama silkworms originated from silkworms found sprouting from the bodies of Princess Mayu. The silkworms have been cherished and revered as a family heirlooms. The female silkworm moths serve as a crest of the Miyama family. Yeah, so we have that one. So we just won't override that save. The red talisman is a protective charm used in this region from ancient times. It is made by dyeing paper with the crimson color believed to repel demons and drawing symbolic creature characters in black ink. The exact meaning of the symbol is unknown. It is speculated that they represent the sun deity, as sunlight is believed to purify their negative energies. According to the village legend, when a demon approaches the talisman, it immediately emits radiant light, torturing the demon as it is exorcised.
魔性のものが近寄れば札は光を放ち
Ayano died November 13th, 1930.
絹さんの家にあった家と同じ写真だ。綾野。何なんだよ。この札は頭が割れそうだ。一体ここはどこなんだ。
Miyama family tree. Gandeyu, Shisen, Ito, Shinju, Seto, Kato, Seiyo, Kyubi, Ayano, Kinu, Seichi. I don't remember if we ever actually encounter her in this area or not. Yep, we encounter her in this area.
ここは宮山家の旧宅か。
We're just going to stock up on those for right now. May 10th, 1929. I have been fortunate enough to have been accepted as the son-in-law of the Miyama family. My father and brother had always looked down on me, considering me weak and spineless. However, in the eyes of Kyubi, I am a loyal, trustworthy man. We have exchanged vows, and I eagerly await the joyful ceremony next spring. Ever since I laid eyes on her, Ayana's figure has been etched in my mind. Her skin, slightly glowing, and her sleek, shiny black hair. She often averts her gaze, but even the shadows cast by her long eyelashes on her cheeks are beautiful. July 7th, 1929. I wanted to get Ayana's attention by any means necessary, so I decided to show her my collection of butterfly samples. I hoped that the colorful butterflies would bring her joy. Ayano said, "I've never seen such beautiful butterflies before," but her expression was that of melancholy. When I asked her if she disliked butterflies, she replied, "I like butterflies. However, I don't like seeing them trapped and confined. I just want to watch them fly in their natural state." Her words struck me to my core.
これはじいちゃんが若い頃に描いたものか。
Okay, you know what? I'm tired of looking at the injured thing. Look. Here's the thing. I like butterflies. I think, like, when you actually see what they look like up close, yeah, they're creepy as hell looking. Fuck, where did she come from? Was it... Okay, yeah, that takes me back to the storage shed. 2 locks and wooden keys. So yeah, we are more than halfway through the game at this point. Dear Mom, it has been several months since Dad passed away. Not a day goes by without a box of tissues by my side. When I came to offer my condolences, I couldn't come to terms with Dad's death. I couldn't even speak with you, Mom. Why didn't you tell us right away? Why didn't you invite our family to the funeral? If we hadn't reached out, you wouldn't have bothered to tell us at all. Dad was an important role model for me. I wanted to give him a final farewell. I was weak and always hid behind Dad. I was scared to talk to you, Mom. I feared you'd say I hate you. But now that Dad is gone, I can't go on like this anymore. I need to speak with you in person, Mom. There's something I must ask you. On September 21st, I will come alone without telling IG or Minato. I don't expect a response to this letter. I've written to you many times before, Mom, and you've never, ever replied. I've been waiting a long time now. See you on September 21st. Yours truly, Yui
9
Jinba.
月21日、母さんの命日だ。あの日、母さんは一人で絹さんに会いに行ったのか。
Okay, so map. Screws have gone
隙
rusty.
間をこじ開けられないだろうか。
August 19th, 1929. I was chatting with Saichi, waiting for my sister to get ready. He gave me a pearl hairpin, saying it would match my sister and her hairpin. I heard neither you nor Ayano had ever laid eyes on the sea, he said. I thought the two of you would appreciate something from there. Considering how close the two of you are, it would be delighted if you would wear them together. As he handed me the hairpin, my face instantly flushed. I wonder if he could hear my racing heart. As if my excitement was too obvious, I had to hide my face. It was the first time a man other than my father had given me a gift. Unlike my stern father, his voice was gentle and soft. I wished to have that voice by my side forever. And then he whispered into my ear, "Isn't Ayano like a butterfly?" With that, the blush from my cheeks was extinguished. The pounding in my chest subsided as if my very pulse had stopped. He tenderly caressed the other hairpin intended for my sister, reminding me whom his heart belonged to. Indeed, my sister Ayano is like a butterfly. She loathes being carried away by the winds and drenched by the rain. Touching her delicate wings would only result in pain. Ayano is beautiful, delicate, and fragile. I could crush her with my bare hands. For now, I'm still the only one who can be with her. I'm the only one who can place my hands upon that slender white neck. I am the only one. Okay, that's a hiding spot. Okay, I need a pry bar or a hammer or something. I can hear you. Can start a fire without
火を
firewood.
起こせばこの塊を溶かせるかもしれない。
Fuck! September 8th, 1929, when I visited the Mayama family, I caught a glimpse of Ayano and Kinu walking together in the front yard. Ayano had an innocent, girlish smile on her face, and she talked to Kinu, but as soon as she noticed me, her smile disappeared. I had a faint suspicion all along when she has eyes, who she has eyes for, whose side she wishes to be by, and it's not me. Firewood. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. You don't want to chase after me. Yes, stay up here. Stay up here. This is where you want to be.
「ひどい匂いだ。これはもしかして。いや、深く考えるのはやめておこう。
Crowbar key. It's funny, I think I could have actually hidden there. Fuck. Damn, I wasn't wanting to burn that so early on, but...
「札の嫌な感覚がなくなった」。
Fuck. Fuck. God, it's a good thing I have unlimited money. Like, I know on my, like, first playthrough of this game, I actually, like, would just drop a save down and, like, because you'd actually have to find the yen in order to do it. Son of a bitch. What's bad is each paddle has, like, a different, like, amount of tension behind it. You know, fuck it. I don't even know why I'm doing it. It's literally just to get collectibles. I think I got all the ones that actually, like, matter. It's tagged with a crowbar. There we go. Dear Kyubi, during the business negotiations, the plate that I had looked at was remarkable. At first glance, it may appear somewhat uninspiring to the eye of a novice like myself, but I never dreamed that it would have such an intricate mechanism. Only when immersed in cold, clear water does the true beauty of the artwork reveal itself, and I am truly impressed. I hope to have the opportunity to see it again in the future. Cool, we got that. We'll go ahead and... Shit, where were those stairs at? Here we go.
下の部屋に降りられる。
The peony key. A key shaped like a spoon is engraved with the words peony. October 16th, 1929. I've started being mean to Ayano. I intentionally avoid talking to her and being unfriendly towards her. I love Saichi too much to not do this. No matter what I do, she never asks me why. Instead, on the verge of tears, she says, "I'm sorry, Kinu. Please forgive me," even though she has nothing to apologize for. November 23rd, 1929. Today is autumn's dusk. My sister and I ventured into the mountains from the path to the shrine to admire the colorful autumn foliage. I held my sister's hand tightly. She smiled with joy and squeezed my hand in return. She didn't hold my recent behavior against me. She has always been kind to me. Ever since we were children, we would sneak out during autumn. Together we would watch the leaves turn crimson and sunset paint the sky. As the chilly winds of the autumn blew, I could feel the warmth of our joined hands, but this will probably be the last time. Next spring, my sister will marry Saichi, while I will be married off to someone else. Kinu, the maple trees are beautiful. Let's do this again next year. My sister says this with an innocent eyes. She torments me, unaware of the turmoil in my heart. The sister who has always been with me is slipping away. I couldn't put into words the horrific things I felt. Finally, I unleashed my frustration and revealed everything to her. I will never go again. Why don't you go with Saichi instead? You don't need me anymore, after all. I said those words, forcefully releasing her hand and walking away. I turned my back on her and kept walking, not wanting her to see the tears streaming down my face. From behind me, a faint voice whispered, "Don't leave me." Pretending not to hear, I continued walking down the mountain alone. At that moment, I wondered if my sister Ayano was also shedding tears. Bitch! December 1st, 1929. Young Kinu's Journal 3. On that day, I left my sister Ayano behind and descended the mountains alone. I was certain she would follow me. I anticipated her tearful apology as she had done countless times before, but Ayano never returned. Why did I let go of her hand? If only we had gone down the mountain together, hand in hand, Ayano would still be by my side. I lost her due to my shallow jealousy. I've cried and lived in sorrow for days, and now I've run out of tears. December 23rd, 1929. I heard someone calling my name on the snowy night, so I looked outside. To my surprise, Ayano was standing in the front. To my surprise, she was standing in the front of the gate. She had been wandering the mountains for a month, yet her kimono, sandals, and hair seemed pristine and spotless. However, she had lost her ability to speak. I embraced her tightly, clutched her hand as tears streamed down my face. Ayano's hand was warm, the warmth I had once let slip away. I will never let it go again. Okay, that's another hiding spot. If we do get locked into the UFO ending, I'll just start the game over again. I'll just probably play it on easy. Spade. Bucket. What's dumb is I don't think I can dig up what I need until the game tells me where to find it. November 13th, 1930. I've received news of Ayana's return, yet I have been... Oh, Young Saichi's journal. Okay. I have received news of Ayana's return, yet I haven't been able to meet her since she first went missing. Despite my repeated requests to visit her, Lord Kyubi only responds with Ayano is unwell. In the midst of my dark and gloomy days, I was suddenly summoned to the Mayama residence. Lord Kyubi stared me down with a grim expression. Ayano is afflicted by a severe illness. If you want to see her, you must marry Kinu and become part of the Mayama family, he demanded. If you change your mind after, you will not survive. As long as I can be with Ayano, I don't care what happens to me. Without hesitation, I accepted his request. November 14th, 1930. Ayano was in the depths of a dark cave, trapped in a dungeon. She was almost unrecognizable. The woman I had fallen for was no longer there. To be honest, she seemed no longer human. More terrifying than Ayano's appearance was Kinu. How could Kinu be fine with all of this? Inside the cell, Kinu sat by Ayano, smiling blissfully. A chilling sensation ran down my spine. Okay, there's another hiding spot. Got the plate. Okay. I heard her jump down from somewhere. I just don't know where. Damn it, no, that's where I need to go. Damn it. Come on. Go over there. Leave me alone. Go on. Feels like ages ago when all celebrated Ayano's safe return. Shimaru, my friend and doctor, went above and beyond to help her. Ayano has been gradually losing her sanity, and her appearance was deforming. Watching my daughter mutate before my eyes, I was on the brink of losing my own sanity. How many times did I ask the heavens for her recovery? No matter how many times I called Ayano's name, she looked at me with her blood-red eyes. She tilted her head in confusion. She no longer recognizes me. Ayano has transformed into a monster. Amidst the faint search for a cure, I stumbled upon an ancient document left by our ancestors containing the term princess possession. According to it, princess possession is a condition that transforms women into monsters. And if we use a certain cocoon to treat princess possession, we can reverse the transformation, restoring her to her original form as a woman. With this cocoon, I am confident that I can cure Ayano. Fuck. Yeet. Damn it. I'm really not wanting to waste these. Cool, we got that. Where the fuck am I? UFOs on Japanese shores. An analysis on the mysterious Edo period picture scroll. Big news for occult enthusiasts nationwide. While the United States is often associated with UFO sightings, our team has unearthed evidence of UFO in Japan. It is a picture scroll. This remarkable scroll was discovered in an old house in the village of a dam construction project. It is planned. Oh, wait. Where the dam construction project is planned. The crew was shocked the moment they laid eyes on the picture scroll. It must be a UFO, they exclaimed. The picture scroll featured a disc-shaped vessel resembling a UFO and indecipherable inscriptions. Additionally, it depicts a mysterious and captivating woman. According to the scroll's elderly owner, it recounts an incident from long ago when a mulberry boat drifted ashore. When we have hypothesized a UFO, could the mulberry boat be a UFO, and could the beautiful woman be an alien? The inscriptions may be extraterrestrial in nature, explaining why us Earthlings cannot decipher them. And as our investigation progressed, we discovered yet another astonishing revelation. We discovered that the striking resemblance to the tale of the Garden Princess, which recounts the origins of the silk farming in Japan. Back in the 5th century, the Golden Princess is said to have arrived in Japan on a mulberry boat, originating from India. After she died from an illness, her body is said to have transformed into silkworms. The names and appearances of those two boats bear striking similarity. Could the Golden Princess and the enigmatic beauty be one and the same? The picture scroll we have unearthed may be the oldest and most accurate depiction of a UFO to date. Our investigation will press on. Coming next, search for Issei, the Japanese Nessie. Always a good read. I can't remember if that's the last thing we needed to trigger that ending. July 3rd, 1952. When I came home from work, I found Yui crying in the living room. I immediately went to check on her. I noticed her face and uniform were stained with blood, and in her trembling hands was a lifeless canary. It was the canary I had gifted her on her 13th birthday. When I asked why this was, she said that she was thirsty, so thirsty that she couldn't bear it, and she drank the canary's blood. Hoped wait, I had hoped for her to have a normal childhood, but deep down I knew the day would come. I was horrified, but knew that Yui's heart would shatter if I did nothing. When I first held baby Yui in my arms, I made a vow to do anything for this child. Much like her mother, she is my pride and joy. I told the weeping Yui that she inherited her bloodlust from me. I feigned silence to let it sink in. By shrouding the blame for Yui's bloodlust, I hoped to keep her grounded to the world. I offered my apologies through tears. Yui in turn urged me not to cry. After that, I began going to the butcher's to purchase blood. Yui and I would drink it together. Lord QB ordered me to hide the mulberry crest displayed on the altar. The red mulberry crest has been hidden near the shrine, while the blue mulberry crest was buried next to the stone lantern in the courtyard. It's hidden near the shrine, while the blue mulberry crest is buried next to the stone lantern in the courtyard. When I reported to Lord Kobe after hiding them, he bowed his head and thanked me. He looked as if a big burden had been lifted. He had a calm expression which I had not seen in a long time. After Lady Ayana's passing, Lord Kyubi would look constantly agitated. He hardly slept, always drowned himself in books, and always appeared to be reading until his eyes went bloodshot. The serene yet sorrowful expression left me with a scene of unease. Since then, Lord Kyubi has vanished without a trace. So there's the shrine. There's the courtyard. Here we go. Pattern appears on the plate. So now we know the order that we can place those in. Now we need to go over here towards the well and the shrine. We're just going to use this save. If we clear this area without triggering basically the UFO ending, I'm not going to waste time trying to hide it. Then we can continue on like normal. Left silkworm, wooden tag, wooden tag. Have we not been to the shrine? Did I just completely overlook the shrine and just never realize it? Fuck. Fuck you. Shit. Okay. Oh, where the fuck? I think I need a stool, and I'm trying to remember where the fuck we can find that at. I don't think we've been here yet. Fuck. Cool. QB's journal number 2. I have come with a singular goal in mind to cure Ayano. So long as I can get my hands on that cocoon, I can get her back to normal. At this moment, I hold the cocoon in my hands. It emits a foreboding red glow, akin to a portal to hell. If Ayano drinks it, she will regain her human form. But what is this cocoon? Is it a secret medicine that severs the cycle of reincarnation for those who ingest it, rendering their soul like a hollow cocoon? Ayano is no longer human, or so I thought. I saw it with my own eyes, heard it with my own ears. She called out Kinu's name when Kinu was going up to her. Despite her physical change, Ayano is still in there, even if she doesn't recognize me as her father. If I use the cocoon, Ayano will disappear. She will transform into something merely resembling Ayano. I am left with a difficult decision. No, the answer is crystal clear. I want Ayano to live. The cocoon that I had sought after is now a burden. There is nothing more I can do besides prepare one last thing. I want to stroke Ayano's head, just like when she was a child. I'm certain it will bring a smile to her face. Fuck! How'd you get in here? Cocoon, medicine made from great-grandfather Kyobi. It cuts off the reincarnation cycle. Those who swallow it are left with a hollow cocoon-like soul. Damn it. Leave me alone. Damn it, I don't want to go here. Damn it, leave me alone. I can't remember. I don't think we've been here. We've been to the baths? There's the crowbar closet. Can someone look up where I find the stool at? Because I don't feel like having to run around here for, like, ever looking for something I overlooked. I feel like it's got to be at, like, one of the toilets, because I remember finding something at a toilet. I just don't remember where. Fuck, I didn't see you there. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Damn it, I keep always heading down here for some reason. Okay, if she pulls me out of here, we're just gonna run fucking straight. Fuck! No, no, no. Come on, there's got to be a way. Don't know how we did that, but I ain't gonna complain. Fuck, where the hell is the stool at? Come on. Counting rods key? I don't think we've... Okay, where's the counting rods key? Because I don't think I ever found that. God damn it. Toilet. Okay, so there is a reason to go to the toilets. I knew there was a reason to go to the toilets. Closet, closet, closet. Okay, so if it's not in this toilet, then it's got to be in the other one. I don't think that there's... Okay, yeah, there's no toilet on the second floor. Not that there would be one, now that I think about it, for how old this place is. Alright, let's just go ahead and drop another save here. Because I also never opened up that door by the toilets. Because that's where we found the oil at. Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna look this up again real quick. Okay. So yeah, I went ahead and looked it up. You have to... Okay, so it did save it from that point. I have to head back to the kitchen to find that note again. that note, which was right here,
大事なか
tells me that there's a key in the kitchen, or there's a key in the toilet. And without that, my dude doesn't know to check the toilet. Because fuck being proactive. If he was James, he'd shove his hand down that fucking toilet.
おいおい、なくした鍵ってまさかこの中か。どうする。人生最悪の日だな。何かある。
Counting rod keys. Crowbar, closet, baths. Do I still have... Yeah. So the big issue that I have is I don't fucking remember where... I'm trying to remember where that room key even is. Or not room key, where that room is. I was about to say, bitch, if you did not notice me going in there. Nope, nope, fuck. Come on. There we go. March 18th, 1960. It has been nearly 20 years since I left here with baby Yui in my arms. Yui has gotten married, and I have returned to the Mayama family. I announced my return, and they neither rejected nor welcomed me. Kinu responded with a simple I see. Surely Kinu must have resented me, even if I had abandoned her and Yui for Yui's sake. I grappled with the guilt even while living in town. I never forgot them, the sisters I had resolved to return one day, and even at this moment I was still thinking of Ayano. June 29th, 1962. Shimamura committed suicide and I left the village, leaving no one in the Mayama family, leaving no one in the Mayama family. Kinu has been Ayano's sole caretaker. She looks after Ayano every day. Though I have returned to the household, I cannot approach Ayano, let alone touch her. I can only observe them from outside the cell. Even in the state, Ayano is always thinking about Kinu. This is my biggest regret. Do I still envy Kinu even now? May 5th, 1968. In my youth, I gazed upon Ayano and yearned to caress her fair skin and her silky hair. Yet, in the end, I could not even touch her fingertips. Even so, I simply cannot give up. My desire to see Ayano again consumes me. Yui bears a striking resemblance to Ayano. However, she is not the same person as Ayano. In the journal of my father-in-law, Kyubi, which was discovered within the mansion, she talks about a cocoon. Had he found a way to bring her back? If the words written here tell the truth, then I will reclaim Ayano by any means necessary. Okay, so I need to get to the shrine. If she leaves me alone... Oh, that is lucky. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go away. Go away. Go away. Fuck, I did that again. Fuck you. Okay, so from here I need to immediately go through that gate, take a left, go straight. Okay. Come on. You basically left me alone for most of this. I can hear you. Go on, go all the way to the end. Go all the way to the end. No. Oh, fuck you. Like, I'll give it, the directional audio is really good.
これで手が届くはずだ。
I was about to say, just please don't do... Okay, now time for my favorite puzzle in the fucking game. Okay, so I remember it was like dark blue on the left, light blue on the right. I'm trying to remember the other colors. I took a picture, which is good. Green on top, red on bottom. Okay. Library key. Okay, so from here, basically need to make a giant fucking U-turn. Fuck. How did I get fucking turned around? I literally just had to do a U-turn. May 9th, 1968, Seiichi agitated and told me he had discovered a way to cure my sister. What was the man thinking? He had once recoiled at the sight of my sister. He abandoned us and fled town with Yui. I have never found Ayano to be ugly. No matter how many years pass, she remains enchanting as ever. I have kept her hair long and sleek and her lips red. I was always jealous of her beauty and still am. Ayano is as beautiful as ever. Saichi is trying to separate us. Such a thing must not come to pass. I cannot bear it. I will not allow Saichi to take Ayano away from me. May 20th, 1968. I threw my pearl hairpin into the well. I have tried to discard that thing many times, yet I could never bring myself to do it. I asked Saichi to retrieve the hairpin. He chuckled and assured me, "Don't worry, I'll get it for you." I embraced Saichi from behind and peered into the well to I embraced Saichi from behind as he peered into the well to retrieve it. I drew him closer to my soft embrace. "What's the matter, Kinu?" I heard his gentle voice. "It's nothing," I replied. Then, with all my strength, I pushed him straight into the well. That was the first and last time I touched Saichi. Fuck you, bitch. Okay, so I did something wrong because that's how we should have gotten the UFO ending. I think maybe I had to directly view the thing. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Kind of want to save before we do that. You know what? Now we'll... Because I think it drops a save before we do this.
これは我がオカルト研究会の憧れミステリーサークルなのか。すごいぞ、この目で本物のミステリーサークルが見られるなんて。UFO？
Okay, yeah, so that was the UFO ending. I'll be honest, I didn't know it actually triggered credits in an ending. Obtain bonus content. Enemy accessory tinfoil hat. Shit, what are we... Where are we at? Okay, cool. We are still here. So, I'm gonna drop this save here. That was the UFO ending. There's actually 3 more endings, but I think you have to actually fight the final boss in order to do that. But I'm gonna call it here for tonight. We'll finish this up tomorrow at some point. I think there's only maybe an hour-ish left in the game. But yeah, that is it, everyone. Like I said, we'll finish this up tomorrow. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for liking, sharing, following, keeping the chat alive. And again, see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Hi, everyone. Retro from the future here. See, there's really not much left in Hollow Cocoon, which I kind of found out whenever I started recording the next day. So rather than splitting these into 2 parts and the second part only being like 30-ish minutes long, I figured I'd just combine them all into one video for you guys. Let's get back into Hollow Cocoon. We have 3 endings we need to get, but honestly, we're right at the end of the game, so I don't think it'll take super long to get any of them. Did not mean to go through there. Because mostly it's just story stuff. I don't honestly even know if there's... I don't even know if she shows up at all in this area. December 23rd, 1929. I was awakened in the middle of the night by someone pounding on my door. I went out to see a panicked servant from the Miyama family. Miss Ayano, who has been missing since she ventured into the mountains, has returned, and I couldn't believe my ears. Despite my disbelief, I tugged through the snow and arrived at the Miyama mansion, my medical supplies in hand. Miss Ayano was leaning against her sister, Miss Kinu. They were seated on a tatami mat. Miss Mayano. Wow, I don't know why. Okay. Miss Ayano was just sitting there, staring blankly. I was concerned about her mental and physical state, but upon inspecting her, there wasn't a scratch on her. It was difficult to fathom how she had spent a month in the cold, frigid, maintaining mountains unharmed. The rather unsettling sensation washed over me. Oh shit, this is a long one. January 24th, 1930. A month had passed since Miss Ayano returned. She still doesn't speak and spends all day in her room staring into space. Whenever someone tries, she only glances at them. However, Miss Kinu is by her side. She seems to be happy. She leans against her with a smile. There's two sisters who lost their mother as a child. They must be like two halves of a whole. Lord Kob mentioned she is a timid girl. I am not surprised she doesn't want to speak after that, but there seems to be something amiss. She drinks water like she's about to die of dehydration. She doesn't eat, as she hasn't eaten or slept since her return. Furthermore, as she doesn't even need to go to the bathroom. April 21st, 1930. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom, yet Miss Ayano remains sheltered in her dark room. When did she last touch sunlight? Yesterday, Lord Kob opened up the door to her room, intending to show Miss Ayano the cherry blossom. However, as soon as the sunlight poured in, something terrifying happened. Miss Ayano let out a piercing scream and crumbled to the floor. It sent shivers down my spine. Her skin appeared inflamed, as if she had suffered a severe sunburn. Beneath the damaged skin, I could see her raw, reddened flesh. August 31st, 1930. Miss Ayano keeps losing weight, but is somehow growing taller. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that her limbs are becoming elongated. She used to be petite, but now she's taller than I am. Furthermore, no matter what injuries she sustains, they miraculously heal within a matter of days. Her burns from the other day have completely healed. Not a single scar is remaining. Yet, there's something even more chilling than this transformation. There are moments when Miss Ayano stares at me. Her sunken, hollow eyes glare at me as if they were a predator and I was her prey. November 12th, 1930. My worst fears have come true. Lord Kob had secluded Miss Ayano. She is in total isolation. Miss Kinu is burdened with the sole responsibility of caring for her, and then tragedy struck. Miss Ayano bit and fatally wounded one of the servants. She ate her. That night, I told Lord Kob that there was nothing I could do. He pleaded with me, please, do not abandon Ayano. I couldn't stand seeing anguish in the eyes of my dear friend. It felt as if my heart would tear in two. November 13th, 1930. I found myself forging Miss Ayano's death certificate. A doctor should never do this, but for the sake of my friend, I had to. To conceal the murder, we used the body of a servant as a decoy. This is how we faked Miss Ayano's death. It was the only way to protect her from the public. Lord Kob and I decided to confine her in the dungeon connected via the hidden passage. April 1st, 1933. This is the fourth spring since Miss Ayano's return. She remains imprisoned within those cell walls. She survived by consuming the blood of chickens, cows, and sometimes even humans. Her once beautiful figure is no more. She is a mere shadow of her former self. Her nose has receded, and her left eye is punctured. In its place, multiple insect-like eyes have emerged. Upon her pale back is a pattern resembling the markings found on a silkworm has taken form. Nowadays, unless accompanied by Miss Kinu, I dare not approach Miss Ayano. Should I venture in alone, she would undoubtedly tear me apart. February 11th, 1936. Miss Kinu told me, sometimes my sister experiences stomach cramps. I conducted an examination and noticed movement within her abdomen. Ever since Miss Ayano's return, I had noticed a gradual swelling of her abdomen. Initially, I attributed it to ascites caused by malnutrition, but to my shock, it appears that she is pregnant. If she is indeed pregnant, She has been for 6 years. December 23rd, 1938. 9 years have passed since that fateful day. How much longer can I maintain my sanity? My dear friend Kyubi has vanished without a trace. Tonight, aided by Miss Kinu, we will extract the child from Miss Ayano's stomach. Her body has undergone too many transformations over the past 9 years. She is incapable of giving birth. We have no alternative but to surgically open her abdomen and remove the child, a cesarean section. Oh, shit. Can I read? Fuck. Oh, there we go. Files. My body trembles in fear. I wonder if the child will bear any semblance of a human. The truth is, it will not be born a human. Oh, that's all I missed? Okay. Shit, I remember the puzzle that's coming up. It's not super difficult, it is a little annoying. Son of a bitch. Fuck it, don't care. I said all that's used for later is upgrades. Oh, that's right. I think it's because we called Mary. That's where the doll faces are coming from, and that's why we're seeing dolls. I could be mistaken. But I think that's why. Because I was like, I don't remember ever coming across dolls in my initial playthrough.
鏡が見当たらないな。
Father gave us a trick box. He said, it's a rare toy. Hold on. He told us that it was a box that would only open when turned in a specific order. Ayana was worried about forgetting the sequence, so we created a secret story together to remember it. Once upon a time, there was a nice old man. He found a mysterious boat in the mountains. Inside the boat, there was a princess. The old man cared for the princess, but she caught a disease and passed away. The princess' body turned into a pure white silkworm. The silkworm continued to spin its threads until it became a large cocoon. Yeah, we can't go down there yet. Ayano, 1933. This area isn't that big. I don't think we need to leave here at all. Here we go. Mountain Grape Mirror, an old copper mirror, has made. September 23rd, 1968. Yui has died. Aiji informed me she threw herself into the railroad tracks 2 evenings ago. I knew this would happen. There is no way Yui, who bore such a striking resemblance to my frail sister, could bear it. There is no way she could. On that day, Yui came to see me alone. She was all dressed up, not unlike my sister would be. My feelings of disdain came rushing back. She was a spitting image of Ayano, who I both loved and despised. Yui is a mere imitation of her. Yui had the same face and voice as my sister. Why would you hate me, she asked. Since she wanted to know that badly, I escorted her to the dungeon and showed her the truth. You are not my child, nor are you Saichi's. You were cut from the womb of that abomination. It is in the nature of a monster to crave blood. Out of pity, Saichi lied and said your bloodlust was from him. For many years, against his will, he had to choke down blood alongside you, a monster child. Finally, seeing the truth, Yui turned speechless. She didn't scream, she didn't cry, she just stood there. I do not know what Yui did thereafter. I do not care what happened to her. Six sides, words: old man, cocoon, boat, princess, disease, and silkworm. Okay, I need to look up. This puzzle was kind of a pain just because I can't read the thing. So, old man, cocoon. I just need to see the story. Once upon a time, he found a mystery boat in the mountains. Okay. So old man, boat. So that's down, right. Shit. Down, right. Shit. Down, right, down. Right. Down, right, down, right. Oh, okay. Golden key. Golden key hidden in a trick box. Old copper mirror. November 21st, 1929. Kinu looks so sad and resentful. She said, Ayano, you are like a butterfly. This left me speechless. All I could do was hold back my tears. It pains me to see Kinu suffer because of me. All I want is for Kinu to be happy. But I am not a butterfly. I am more like a silkworm. I was given a mulberry leaf in a warm silkworm room I'd never need to leave, and always had someone to care for me. My body dissolves within the cocoon, and I dream without ever being able to fly. I merely cling to life. But as long as Kinu is by my side, I am content. Considering Kinu's feelings, maybe it's better I leave this silkworm room. If I disappeared, Kinu would be with Saichi, yet I can't bring myself to leave. My marriage to Saichi is approaching, and the more I realize how little time we have left, the more I cherish my time with Kinu. I know what happens to silkworms once they leave the silkworm room. That is what I'm afraid of. If it were up to me, I would remain by her side forever. Crane key. Kinu abandoned me. Kinu was crying. Kinu hates me and loves Saichi. I don't want Kinu to cry. I want death. I met her. She is too pure. I cry and she hugs me. She shoots threads and we form cocoons together. In the cocoon, we dissolve and merge together as one. I am being lost. I stop being me. I forget many things. Her memories replace mine. She keeps eating me. I so thirsty, give me water, blood red water. Why old man outside standing there? Ayano, she cries. Who is Ayano? I think it's me. Old man enters cell. He strokes my head and cry. Kinu laughs and said, Bon appetit. Kinu gives me tasty water. She calls me with gentle voice. I happy. Kinu is precious. Save me, save me. I'm scared, I'm scared. I forget Kinu. She ate almost all of me. Who am I? Where do I begin? Please do not eat memories of Kinu. Before I forget Kinu, kill me. Okay, I do still have that. Let's grab that. Ayano was constantly vomiting blood. She has since stopped moving. She drank the blood I had prepared for her, knowing I had poisoned it. I had no other choice. I was sick and dying. Soon I would be sleeping with the fishes. My frail arms were withered like the dead tree branch. This is the only thing I could do. Once I'm gone, I will care for my Once I am gone, who will care for my sister? Who will bathe her, trim her nails, and brush her hair every day? How will society treat her? They will look at her with fear and morbid curiosity and call her a crazy monster. She will be treated as subhuman. I cannot subject my sister to this fate. My greatest fear was forgetting my sister. My sickness grows and my memories are fading. Each night, I lay down with an unbearable headache. The anxiety crushes my soul. The nagging question of it I will ever remember by her next morning. Nagging question of if I will even remember her by the next morning. I killed everyone. My father, Saichi, Yui, and even my sister. I was left alone with a noose. I am dying in pain. I apologize. I know how my sister really felt, but I treated her poorly out of envy despite knowing how vile it was. I admire everything about her. This is why I despised her. My sister was the only one who truly understood me, despite knowing how cruel and merciless I could be, yet still Ayano cared for me more than anyone else. When the sun set, she would light up the house for me. She did so to prevent me from falling. My eyes and legs are old and weak. She would always gently massage my wrinkled, cold hands. Her mind is almost completely void of memories, yet she never forgot about me. That is enough. We found happiness in our own way. We knew all the things came to an end. Forgive me, as this was the only way to save my sister. I do not know what happened to her on that day. I do not know who the she writes about is, but I, like her, also with the dissolve. But I, like her, also wish to dissolve in a cocoon and become one with my sister. Oh, I forgot I put the bell collar on and left the hat on. Come on. Fuck. There we go. Oh shit, yeah, there's 4 of them, that's right. Hey, PS5 Andrew, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, can we... I think we actually get a save point from here on, so we're just going to go ahead and do all the endings. Oh god, he still has the stupid hat on.
絹さん、あなたと話をしたかった。あなたを許すことはできないけれど、それでも話をしたかったよ。綾乃さんのことは誰にも、父さんにすら話してない。あなたに毒を飲まされても死ねなかった綾乃さんは、あなたを縄から下ろして助けようとしたんだ。絹さんを抱いて玄関先まで運んだんだろう。綾乃さんは最後まで絹さんを呼んでいたよ。俺は綾乃さんを殺してしまった。そう思っていたのに、綾乃さんは消えていたんだ。彼女の亡骸をあのままにできなくて、埋葬しようと戻った時にはもう綾乃さんの姿はどこにもなかった。そこにあったのは穴の開いた巨大な繭と地面を這う真っ白な無数の蚕だけだった。もしかすると綾乃さんは今もあなたを探しているのかもしれない。ここはじき湖の底に沈む。もうここには来ないよ。さようなら。あれはたとえこの渇きに生涯苛まれることになっても、俺の中にどんな血が混じっていても、それでも俺は人として生きるよ。綾乃ばあちゃん。
Okay, so that was the first ending. I want to say it actually, if I do continue, it puts me right at the decision. Yeah. See, I like that it actually just gives you this save point right here.
退学はもう決めたことだ。今さらとやかく言わないでくれないか。湊、お前は一体どうしてしまったんだ。絹さんの家を継ぐと突然言い出して、彼女のようにずっとその家にこもるつもりなのか。
そうだよ。俺はここにいるべきなんだ。ここにいたいんだよ。ダム建設の話もどうやら立ち消えになりそうだし。
頼む、おかしなことを言わんでくれ。帰ってきてくれ。大学のことはもういい。お前と会って話をしたいんだ。
父さんにはわからないよ。父さんは人だから。俺のことは忘れて二度と電話をよこさないでくれ。
湊。
ああ、もうこんな時間か。早く食事の支度をしないと。ごめん、遅くなって腹減っただろ。夕食を持ってきたよ。温かいうちに食べて。また泣いているの？絹さんはもう死んでしまったんだよ。大丈夫、何の心配もいらないさ。これからは俺がばあちゃんとずっと一緒にいるんだから。
Okay, so that was the spare her ending, which, here's the thing, I actually really like that ending, although I feel like it's kind of out of place. This does kind of give off, like, Shadow over Innsmouth vibes to me. With, like, the main character being revealed to be a monster also, and choosing to side with them. Now, this last ending I've not seen before, so I'm curious to see what actually happens.
やっと眉から出てきてくれたんですね。長かった。この日が来ることをどれだけ待ちわびたか。母さんにそっくりだ。
Okay, so that's that ending. Honestly, that feels like the least in-depth one for one that requires you to do a New Game Plus run for. Okay, so I'm trying to think, because this has been pretty short. This was only 36. I could have done this last night. But let's see. What can I do? Let me look for something else to play. But I'm just going to let these credits run for right now, and I will be back in a little bit.